Wow!
So I thought, out of the kindness of my heart, that I would help out Simu. If you remember, we had a whole competition.
Yeah, well, it was really close.
It was not close at all.
It doesn't really matter who won
I
or lost.
won. It was glorious, but then he's actually, I saw him crying because he really needed help with the design of his house.
It's very funny. It's very funny.
Well,
yes, no, it is true though. It is true. I did need a lot of help on that.
Yeah.
So thank you for.
But do you have an inner designer in you? Like, do you think you actually have a good designer eye?
I don't know. I feel like, various different stages of my life, it's always been, the aesthetic changes. Like I think I probably thought when I bought this house, I wanted it to be a bachelor pad, but that living situation has really changed, and I have a lovely lady to share it with now. So I want to homify the place.
So you don't want me to touch everything. You just want me to do one room for Allison.
Well, we want to try you out first.
I
gotta make sure you're all right.
Walk before you run.
There is one specific room that I would love, and it's this kind of back room. Right now, it serves no purpose. Right now, it's just like. Basically, it's like a drying rack for all my clothes, and it's where like all the extra furniture goes. I think there's a Christmas tree that's been there.
Okay, for
last Christmas, basically.
Okay. Well, then we need organization. We need to have something that's probably a lighter palette, nothing too.
I would love it if
moody.
it was just something that, just you could walk into and it just bathes you in warmth.
You do sound like a designer, so.
Really?
I'm a little impressed.
Oh.
Shall we check out the room?
I am an actor.
Hey Drew, I'm really embarrassed about this room. It really, honestly, I just don't know what's going on here. It's kind of just like the extra room in the house.
Come in here and you just play Christmas music
That's
all year round.
Yeah, I got the Christmas tree.
And so this is a drying rack.
That's a drying rack right now.
Okay. There's another mattress?
Yep. Big box with a mattress in it. A wall with a lot of nails.
Were you having a hard time finding the stud or hanging a photo?
It's one of the things that I inherited from the previous owner. I just walked in and I was like, what is going on? What is going on with those nails?
I can understand if you're trying to do some sort of a gallery wall, but I have no idea what they were doing.
They were just angry.
What's the vibe you'd like?
I want the colors and everything to be really warm and inviting, but I want it to be fun. I have a bunch of guitars that I would love to kind of put on the wall.
And also Allison's in the music industry, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I think that's great. If this is a flex space that needs to be for her, also have that fun. It speaks to her with all the guitars. If you want a Murphy bed in here, actually this is the only wall that'll work. Typically if you come into a bedroom, sometimes it's nice to see the bed like this, but the problem is it's 2 feet deep. So what would end up happening is right around here, you would have a 2-foot stick out right in front of the window. It would look really weird.
Yeah.
But over on this wall, we can easily build across here because the door is right there. So it's not weird to see a bit of a jut out where that is. Maybe we could even have a little closet space on this side so that it gives us room to hang on this wall. A little bit of a lounging space. We could have
a lounging space. Just basically, somewhere where she can kind of come in, maybe get some work done.
Does she like to have drying racks everywhere?
She definitely uses them.
Do you like to use personal photos on the walls as well, or do you want me just to find some cool art that can fit the aesthetic of each of the spaces?
I think a good mix of like really cool, fun artsy stuff and music, like vinyls and things like that.
Oh, we have another critic coming in here.
Anything, Chopes?
Anything you want in here? Why don't we just make this your room? Allison doesn't need a room.
I know. The thing is, it's her entire house. My bed, she's got her couch, got the whole backyard. Thank you for being gracious enough to do this for me, even though I lost the bet.
Anytime we play basketball, let me win. That'll make.
Well, that's never gonna happen.
Okay, so I sort of had a bit of an idea of the things you were looking for, so I pulled together a bit of a mood board. But I want to ask you certain tones that you're looking for. Your feature walls. How much of you do you want in the design? How much of Allison?
Look, I want it to be a space for both of us, but I think it's really important that Allison have a space that really feels like her. So she works in music. I kind of had this vision of like guitars along the walls, and like vinyls and things. I mean, it'd be great if it was even like a recording studio or something that I could lay down, songs when I wanted to.
Okay, hold on a second. You said you need a desk space, a bed area, a lounging area, and now you're saying you need it to be a recording studio.
Okay, you're right. That's too much. That's too much.
So you're trying to put the you back in the room.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
So
maybe we should stick to Allison.
Maybe there's another room you can do that in.
That makes sense.
I'll design this room, and then you design another one, and we'll compare.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. But so here's the.
But then I get to be the property brother if.
Yeah, you're the brother from another
that
brother.
room is better. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
has arrived.
So excited. We can't wait to. Actually, I think I'm gonna blindfold you.
Okay.
Is that okay?
You haven't peeked at all, have you?
No,
Not at all?
I have no idea what it looks like.
Okay, good.
Keep your eyes closed.
Okay.
All right, we're here.
Get all the way in there, don't trip. Watch your shins.
Okay.
Come a little more here.
Okay.
And then turn this way.
Okay.
All right, so don't look yet. I have one question for you. Do you trust Simu's design style?
Yes, absolutely.
Sure.
Wow.
That wasn't confident.
That was not confident at all. All right, let's do it.
Surprise?
Yeah. Wow.
We did great, right?
Wow. Yeah.
It's not bad. Honestly, when you look
It's
at a room
beautiful.
that was just sort of plain and it had the plain walls, there wasn't
my
much in
God.
here aside from your laundry and a Christmas tree, you wouldn't think it could become something like this.
Yeah.
Wild. No, you've completely transformed the
Wow.
space.
So I don't know if you do know or if you realize behind it's not just bookshelves, that's actually a Murphy bed. It adds so much function to a
That
space.
is
That's amazing.
incredible.
Add a little bit of technology for you so that if you need to just shut out the light.
Fancy. Oh my God. The art on the wall is beautiful as well.
Yeah, this is actually a friend of mine, Katrina. She's done some pieces for my house as well. Her art, it brings depth to the design. You can see it's a textured piece. Same way you have the texture on the wall over here. We did a wood veneer on this wall. I love that redid look. And honestly, I think hanging the guitars, it looks amazing with that wall as a backdrop. I added a little bit of closet space on the side there. You can even pull it open if you want.
Oh yeah.
Just so you have a little extra function.
Gorgeous.
But now hold on a second. When we were transforming this, did he tell you that he was gonna do all of this, or was it just total surprise?
Total surprise.
Really?
Well, I told you that we were working on it. I just didn't let you see any.
Yeah.
I
I
just,
had no image in my head.
Thanks to everybody who helped to donate the material for us, making this transformation happen. I'll have the links to everything down below. Until next time, when I'm on your show as your sidekick.
That's right. Yeah.
It is gonna happen. If I say it enough times, it will happen.
Just yeah, keep dreaming it.